Welcome to this edition of Shelby This Week. Here are some of the stories we have for you. Consumers Energy talks about their upcoming pipeline project. Don't fall for scams. The police department has this advice. Find out the date your winter taxes are due. We have all these stories and more on this edition of Shelby This Week. A 22-year-old man was arraigned in 41A District Court on animal cruelty charge. 22-year-old Alexander Girth is allegedly responsible for the death of a 3-year-old pit bull mix named Sterling. The dog was found dead in Grant Park with multiple stab wounds. Police are not confirming on who adopted the dog, but the 3-year-old pit bull mix was adopted from the Michigan Humane Society last month. Girth currently lives with his pregnant girlfriend in Utica. He is serving federal probation for a 2014 bank robbery he was involved in, which happened down in Illinois. Judge Douglas Shepard set his bond at $25,000. His next court date is February 11th. If convicted, Girth faces up to 4 years in prison and will never be able to own an animal again. Construction on a pipeline project in the ITC corridor prompted Consumers Energy to host a town hall meeting. The meeting invited residents and business owners in the area to ask questions and meet with Consumers Energy personnel. The project will take place in the existing ITC electric transmission corridor. It will span 7.5 miles and run south of 26 Mile Road. Consumers Energy feels this task is important for everyone in the area.
We have a growing area. We're replacing other infrastructure in other areas that's aging. We're doing that all over the state. And when we do that, we have our system supply people look at where's the best place to replace that infrastructure at. And because of the growth in this area, this was the best place to replace our other pipelines that are farther south. So that's why we've had, if you think about what this probably looked like 30, 40 years ago, farm fields and trees, to now with all these subdivisions, we needed more infrastructure to help serve our customers in the area.
When this project was announced, one of the biggest concerns was safety of residents and how close this gas pipeline would be to the homes in the area. Crews with Consumers Energy assures homes in the area will be safe.
This pipeline is built and installed to existing standards that were under the Michigan Gas Public Service Commission. So it's tested hydrostatically for 8 hours to make sure that doesn't occur. And we have not had any explosions that was not caused by somebody else doing something to our system in many years. Most of the time that's what causes that. We do leak surveys yearly on this pipeline. We also do monitoring by walking, make sure that we don't have any encroachments or anybody digging around our pipeline.
After speaking to Consumers Energy, one Shelby Township resident feels more secure about the project, knowing the issue of safety has been addressed.
We're happy with the safety issue, that's gone, the pipe is moved, and it's further away from our homes. So the safety factor is perfect as far as we're concerned. Because we feel too that you have to have new gas lines in this world or the place will fall apart, just like our roads, right? So we want this to happen. We just wanted it to be safe, and we wanted to keep the things that we have enjoyment with.
The pipeline project is expected to begin sometime in May. Contractors will focus on 1 mile at a time, and the total length of the project is expected to take about 4 months. More and more scams pop up every single day. It doesn't matter who you are, you could still be a target. Most recently, Shelby Township Police Officer Leslie Heisler received a call from a person claiming to be a representative from the Fraternal Order of Police. The person on the other line was asking for money, and as soon as Officer Heisler began questioning him back, the conversation ended pretty quickly. It's important to know what not to do when someone is on the other line asking you to send them money. The Shelby Township Police Department wants to keep all residents safe.
There's so many scams out there based around law enforcement because people get scared when the police called, or they're very, active supporters of the police and they want to help. So the scammers know that. So we receive complaints about scams. You've got a warrant. You need to pay your warrant with an Apple Card. That doesn't happen. We have you on camera running a red light. You need to pay your ticket with an Apple Card. It doesn't happen. We would never call and try to resolve a criminal matter over the phone with an Apple Card. We would never ask for money over the phone. The FOP Lodge, the POAM, Police Officers Association of Michigan, the Shelby Township Police Department will never call you and ask you for money. Now, there are organizations out there, very good organizations, National Law Enforcement Officers Memorial Fund, Thin Blue Line, POAM, that do fundraise, but they do it in very specific ways that follow very specific fundraising rules and laws, and they will not ask you for money over the phone. If somebody asks you for money over the phone and asks for credit card information, they're scamming you.
If someone does try to scam you out of money, just hang up and don't ever give out personal information or supply the person with any kind of money. February 28th is an important day because your winter taxes are due. The day will be here before you know it, so there's a variety of ways you can pay. Residents can visit the Treasurer's office in Township Hall. Cash, check, credit card, or debit card is accepted. There is a credit card fee of 2.5% and a debit card fee of $3.95. You can also place a check in the municipal building drop box located at the 24 Mile Road exit and Town Hall upper level door. You can pay by cash or check at the Shelby Township Fifth Third Bank location. There is an online site which you can pay, but there is fees associated. And you can pay by phone at 844-701-5086. Remember to pay on or before February 28th. Still ahead on Shelby this week, the final numbers are in for the Coats for Kids Drive. And apply now for the Shelby Township Art Fair.
If you store your guns properly,
I'll feel safer when I'm playing outside.
Safer when walking home.
I won't have to tell so many family members. I'm sorry.
I won't hear as many scary stories.
And I won't have to tell my kids. This isn't a drill.
Please.
please.
Do it for us.
Your family, friends, and neighbors are all counting on you. Never let your gun get into the wrong hands. Remember, always, lock it up. Visit ncpc.org.
Listen, you're my friend.
I noticed you haven't really been yourself recently.
Yeah, I feel like something's up.
How are you?
Are you okay?
Is there anything you want to talk about?
I just want to know how you're feeling.
And listen, even if you don't know what to say, I'm here to talk.
No matter what you're going through,
I just want you to know I'm here.
I've got your back. When you want to talk, I'm here.
Coats for Kids officially wrapped up, and it was a success for all those involved.
Who would have thought that we had over 1,300 coats and over $6,000 in contributions and all this in a short amount of time? It just, again, shows what the community is all about and the business people.
The idea began with Joe McCluskey wanting to do something for the community. And with very little time, the groups involved were able to work together and truly make a difference.
It goes to show you what a group can do when they want to work together, and it was a great group. Mayor Taylor from Sterling Heights, Mayor Dion from Utica, and of course Dr. Johns and Joe McCluskey, who thought of the idea, came up with Coats for Kids and said, we're going to do something that, well, it came out to 65 brand new jackets every day for 3 weeks. So I'm really happy. I was honored to be involved, and I'm just really, really proud of our community. Shelby Township obviously was a big part of this as well.
While many charities involve adults, Coats for Kids actually got elementary students to focus on collecting, because even at a young age, you can make a difference.
I think we're all very thankful for what we have and everything, and I think it's a great responsibility that our principals and all the teachers and staff that we have taken the time and dedication to teach us about charity, to teach us about you might have everything but someone else doesn't.
Those who are without a coat will now get a brand new one, thanks to the kindness of the community.
We have 28,000 students in our district, and we have almost 2,000 coats to distribute to those who need them, and particularly in this cold weather. What I'm most proud of is I'm delighted to have the coats and to help other kids, but what I'm most proud of is how the community came together as a whole and rallied around the children of Utica Community Schools to provide the coats, but also how they provide the role modeling and the mentoring for our young kids to show them what's possible when adults and people work together.
The Shelby Township Art Fair Committee is looking for artists and vendors for the annual art fair. Now in its 36th year, the show will be August 10th and 11th on the municipal grounds. Artists, crafters, and food vendors are asked to apply. All booths are 15 feet by 15 feet. Applications are due by April 1st. To submit the application, visit shelbyartfair.org, or you can call 586-731-0300. All vendors and artists who are selected will be notified by mail around May 1st. Baseball and softball season is right around the corner, which means warmer weather will be here too. The Shelby Township Parks, Recreation, and Maintenance Department wants you to sign up for their ball leagues. From now until March 1st, sign up is open to anyone for baseball and softball. Online walk-in and phone registration is accepted. Prices vary depending on the player's age. You can contact the Shelby Township PRM office at 586-731-0300. You can also email shelbyprm@shelbytwp.org. For over 70 years now, the Vietnamese STRAUSS Ball has been held by the Austrian Society. Many people attended the event celebrating heritage.
Since the late 1800s, it's been an Austrian tradition to have a debutante ball, and in Vienna they have many balls for debutantes to get introduced to society. Well, right here in Shelby Township, we have the Austrian Society's Viennese Strauss Ball, and they've been here for the last 9 years and 72 years in the Detroit metro area with introducing debutantes to society.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor to me to welcome you to this 72nd edition of the Strauss Ball, organized by the Austrian Society of Detroit.
Caroline Elizabeth Kitchen of Royal Oak, escorted by Marcus Christian Rampin of Troy.
I'm with Paul Shelby and Alexandra Sailing, and Paul, you're one of the dance instructors for this year's Polonaise, and you're no stranger to the Strauss Ball. What was it like this year?
This year was a bit different. We tried to break a couple of the norms in the dance, and it took a little bit extra work rather than trying to repeat dances that we've done in the past, so it was pretty entertaining.
Alexandra, your performance tonight, how did it compare to other performances you've been in?
I think it went really well. I've enjoyed this performance a lot actually, because we did get to do a new dance that Paul got to choreograph, so it was super exciting.
And how did you get hooked into this, Matthew?
My cousin actually invited me, and I decided, hey, it'd be fun. So I decided to
give it a shot.
And what do you think so far?
So far, I've been having a really good time with it. It's been interesting getting used to the dancing, because I'm not used to this, but it's been fun.
Tell us a little bit about being a debutante in this ball.
Oh, I love it. I've never been to something like this formal before, so it was awesome being able to dress up, and being in front of everyone was really awesome. So, I don't know.
How hard was it to learn the Polonaise and the waltz and all that?
I feel like I picked it up pretty fast. Timothy was a really good dancer, so that helped.
And where did you learn how to dance, Timothy?
I joined the Carpathia youth group about 3 years ago this month, and I've just had nothing but fun since then, and it led me to doing this and other events similar.
This Strauss Ball has been held here in Shelby Township, and this is your first one. Tell us your thoughts.
It's my first one, but it definitely will not be my last. In fact, I was telling the organizers I'm coming back next year and a year after, and it's a great event. It really is. In fact, my wife is about to get me out on a dance floor, something I don't do very often. But I've seen some real professional dancing out here too. And the food was good here in Plaza at the Plaza Grand. It's just a great event.
From the Viennese Strauss Ball, right here at the Palazzo Grande in Shelby Township, I'm Tim Meyer for Shelby TV.
Coming up next on Shelby This Week, one credit union is offering an opportunity for young adults to hone their life skills. A second Keller Williams office is now open in Shelby Township. Stay with us because there is still more Shelby This Week.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Freestar Financial is hosting an adulting event. The credit union is offering this free event for any young adult who has graduated high school or even college. Their goal is to provide young people with basic financial knowledge. The adulting event will be February 9th at the Shelby Township Community Center. It will go from 9:45 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. There will be refreshments and people will have an opportunity to win prizes. To register or learn more, visit freestarfinancial.com/adulting or call 586-466-7800.
1, 2, 3,
It's official, there is a second Keller Williams office in Shelby Township. The new location is in the Vinton Joe's Strip Mall and Van Dyke and 25 Mile.
To be able to expand and to serve our community in a northern part of Shelby Township as we continue to expand the growth of Macomb County. And I think there's a lot of growth for the future with new construction, pre-existing, and we have a lot of salespersons and brokers ready to serve clients in this area. We really believe that the next 10, 15, 20 years is really bright through this corridor.
They hosted an open house and invited local members of the community to check out their new building. With this expansion, there is plenty the office will be able to do in order to help customers buy and sell their homes.
A lot of the new technology that's coming out also that really will enhance a lot of sales for buyers and for sellers. So technology be the way that Keller Williams is going in the future, and it really will enhance it.
This location is right in the heart of the Downtown Development Authority, an area of the township which has seen a lot of expansion these last few years.
We're growing tremendously. We've added probably at least 30 new businesses within the past year, and we're going to add more this year. So that's going to bring more people to our region. It's going to bring more residential to our region. We have construction going on right now between this 25 and 26 mile corridor on Van Dyke as we speak. So we'll be bringing a lot more residents looking for homes, looking for rentals, looking for properties in our area.
The staff at Keller Williams is looking forward to working with many people in the community. A special ceremony recognized the hard work of Shelby Crossing's Executive Director, Joe Eminger. While he was only at the facility for just over a year, he made an impact on the staff and, most importantly, the residents at Shelby Crossing.
As soon as I seen him go in the dining room at breakfast and at lunchtime, and he's waiting on all the people there, that's the first director I ever seen anybody do as a director. And I've been here over 5 years.
Joe was given a plaque thanking him for his dedication and the work he put into the job. With all the accomplishments he made throughout this time at the facility, he does have a very proud moment that made his role so special.
When I came here in January 2018, we were 79th out of 104 campuses. As of today, we are 26th. And I think that we continually did baby steps on improving the customer service and improving the culture of Shelby Crossing, because we do give great care, but we just had to get together as a team and work together. And I think that our leadership and our department heads did a great job rallying their troops and seeing that through. And that says a lot for going from 79th to 26th. It's amazing.
Joe's next venture is Graceway Rehab and Skilled Nursing. That's all we have for this edition of Shelby This Week. If you have missed any of our programs, you can always watch them online or on Facebook. Just search Shelby TV. We will leave you now with wintry scenes after the blast of cold weather hit most of the Midwest. Enjoy, and thanks for watching.